Barbie's the hottest, that's what I found. Cause her boombox plays a real rap sound.
You've seen her everywhere, and her name is recognized around the world.
We're into Barbie!
Barbie has been a culture and fashion icon for 6 decades, beloved by generations of young girls who aim to dream big. Despite fierce competition in the toy industry, millions of Barbies are still sold each year in more than 150 countries. The 11.5-inch plastic fashion doll has had over 200 inspirational careers and has been an inspiration to many artists over the years. And many new Barbies have been created to honor inspirational figures, including celebrities. Let's not forget her various products around the world and her powerful social media presence that includes a web series. With an ever-expanding world to play in, Mattel has maintained Barbie sales with new friends, accessories, and aspirations evolving to keep up with the times and to fit the ever-changing American culture.
It's quite a remarkable achievement by Barbie. In the toy industry, lifespans can be very, very short. She has been able to span the generations and really the turbulence of the world to still be very relevant to a lot of people.
When Barbie was first introduced to the toy industry in March 1959 during the American Toy Fair in New York City, her unveiling was groundbreaking in the marketing of toys, creating a new play pattern for young girls and instantly becoming an iconic doll with that signature pink color that almost every young girl had to play with.
Barbie was really the very first fashion doll, a doll that reflected adulthood, and it was affordable.
Barbie has been probably the most famous icon of girls' toys historically, and it was created as one of the first dolls ever that wasn't a baby doll for girls to play with, but was an adult, like a very sexualized teenager per se, so that girls could see Barbie as their role model. That was the original goal of it, that this is going to be a doll that is not pretending for girls that you're a mom and your doll is your baby, but that this is what you could aspire to be.
But Barbie's looks, including her size and shape, and her chosen careers and aspirations introduced in her early years, along with a lack of inclusion, set her up as a controversial figure in modern times, becoming an easy target for criticism.
I love being a fashion model. What shall I wear to the prom?
Barbie has represented the ideal American woman for 60 years. Barbie is plastic. She's blonde, she's pretty, she's thin, she's got the super career, she's got the hot husband Ken, she's got her dream house, her dream car, her dream everything. She represents this version of America that is this fake American dream of like, this is what girls should aspire to be. But of course it's not real, none of it's real. Barbie is plastic. Barbie's body is literally absolutely unnaturally unrealistic. She's too thin, too narrow, she would topple over and fall. This is what we're saying girls should aspire to from the beginning, and it's a very limited, narrow scope of what is appealing and attractive and what you should aspire to be.
Barbie's small and so petite, her clothes and figure look so neat.
As Barbie's popularity grew, so did her critics. Barbie has come under attack over everything from appearance to the lack of diversity and the pressure of unattainable expectations she places on young girls.
She sold really well in the 60s. You know, if you have a very popular product, it's not the place to get real radical in making changes. I think it goes back to this issue of her relevance in a multicultural, multiracial world. You're taking a woman with a look and you're saying this is the aspirational model to be a woman in America.
Over the years, Mattel has responded to these criticisms by introducing dolls with different types of bodies, colors, cultures, and careers. For example, the first African-American doll in the Barbie collection was Christy, who made her debut in 1968. However, it was not until 1980 that Mattel would release their first official African-American Barbie, alongside a Latina Barbie. But the Black Barbie still had Caucasian features, which continued to spark criticism. Mattel then went on to create different Barbies in an effort to embrace multiculturalism, including producing more Black dolls and international dolls, released in a wide variety of native costumes, with different hair colors and skin tones to more closely resemble the girls who idolized her. To counteract criticisms that Barbie was solely a sex symbol, Mattel introduced Barbie's friends and family, starting with her best friend Midge Hadley in 1963. Then her first little sister, Skipper Roberts, a year later. In 2016, Mattel introduced a range of new body types that included tall, petite, and curvy, to combat the longtime criticism that her unrealistic body does not accurately reflect the diversity of the modern woman. Mattel has also widened the scope of its inspirational message and influence over the years, giving Barbie a wide range of careers and backstories, some which aim to honor various real-life role models. But has it been enough?
Every few years they put out some new doll of like, this is going to show some ethnic diversity, some racial diversity. The body size diversity was the big one a few years ago. What they often say that Barbies show girls that they can be anything. Look, there's President Barbie, there's Astronaut Barbie. If you look at what those dolls look like, all of them are even saying that being pretty and being thin is part of that career path. Yes, it's absolutely good and necessary that they've gone beyond the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, super skinny Barbie that was the original, but the steps have been so slow.
Barbie's 60-year lifespan is a testament to the brand's relevance and staying power, but Mattel is still tasked with the challenge of maintaining their signature doll's popularity, while also promoting diversity and inclusion. So the question remains, 60 years from now, will young children still be playing with Barbie, or is it time for her to ride off into the sunset?
I think Barbie's going to be around a long time. I think she's a very stable, powerful brand. I think she will have to continue to evolve. So I think as long as the people who develop and work on Barbie are diverse, are younger, are in touch with the marketplace, I think that she's going to do just fine.
I think if Barbie wants to stay relevant in the future, it needs to acknowledge the diversity of America and of the world. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to Barbie and see what emerges, see what new toys come up and how girls are maybe designing their own toys.